Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sandbox Wednesday stream. I am Alex Florez, aka Kamasazi, joined here in voice, body, soul, and mind by Lucas is right. Hello, Lucas. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. You know what I'm pumped for?
What?
NFT NYC. We are going to be there. Basically, everybody on our stream team. Panda's going to be there. Joseph's going to be there. Andy Ritchie's going to be there. Touche. Julia. Who am I forgetting? Did I say Panda already? I think I said Panda already.
Touche?
Conrad. I did say Touche. Lots of people. Like, we're all going to be there. All the people are going to be there. So
excited.
So if you're coming to NFT NYC, be sure to join us. You can check out this right here. This is the tweet from the Sandbox's official account. There is a special events, plural, for landowners. There's going to be stuff going on the 20th and the 21st. First with Playboy. I have no idea what's going on with that. And then Warner Music Group. Playboy they do have some NFT collections, like some like fuzzy cartoon bunnies, like anthropomorphic animal bunnies. So
they also throw killer parties. So
I have heard that. I've heard that. So yeah, check that out if you're a landowner. See if you can register, and hopefully we'll get to meet you in person there. That'd be exciting. You know who else we're gonna get to meet in person?
Who?
Sotiris joining us right now from VoxoDeus. Hi, Sotiris.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me.
All the way over from, am I allowed to say where you're from? You're going to be joining us all the way from...
Yeah, Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, which is actually where Animoca Brands, our parent company, is located. And if you've been watching our stream at all before, you know that I am a huge VoxoDeus fan. I have maybe too many of them.
No, never too many.
And I finally converted Lucas to join the Church of VoxoDeus. And we have
Welcome to the family.
Here. Yes.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.
It took too long, but you're here. What counts is that you're here now.
Slow and steady. That's me.
There is a bunch of stuff going on with VoxoDeus. So there is currently a game jam that is live. We're actually going to share the Medium article here. And
I'm really excited for this one.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about what this game jam is about?
Yes. So very excited to be doing a game jam. We've been working hard on sort of developing our IP within the sandbox, and so we've recently launched our phase 1 avatars, and so we'll get onto that very shortly. But essentially, we're converting all of our characters into playable avatars in the sandbox, and so now we're doing this game jam to kind of expand on that. And so the theme is one of like sci-fi mythic, and so you can kind of interpret that as you will, but it's kind of like a futuristic kind of vision of the future, but with a sprinkling of mythology and kind of maybe Greek god type things.
Sure.
And so we really wanted to leave this quite open to the sort of builders, where you can submit different kind of ideally like one-on-one builds, and we've made some assets available and things like that, so you can really expand out on what we've kind of already started to offer. And then if you can create any kind of interesting like quests or game modes within that, we're really excited to kind of see what people do with it. And I noticed you just pulled up the Voxo lore decks as well. And so a big focus for us is the lore, and something we've been developing from day one. And so yeah, if you I think you'll be sharing the link to that as well, so people can check out the lore decks. It's linked through the Medium article as well, but that kind of goes into depth about all the different character types, the different factions. So we've got like 4 kind of competing factions, and then this like kind of mythology of Omega, the creator, who's now vanished. We've got some godlike Ascendi, and then a band of different robots, sapiens, and cyborgs, kind of prowling the Cypherverse.
Yeah, there is a lot go through all this lore. I haven't had a chance to check out all of it because it is pretty in depth. You've got stuff about your different factions, you know, which characters are connected to those. Some really great images. I know that as part of having the Voxos, that I've gotten airdropped some different artwork that's part of all of that. So you can check out. I think if I pull up my OpenSea, maybe I'll do it later. But if you check out my OpenSea, there's like an extended VoxoDeus collection of artwork as well.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, I think is there more of that on the way at some point, or is that mostly done?
Quite possibly. So we like to surprise our holders with different
I love
drops.
surprises. Surprises is the best.
Every now and then. So yeah. So
I'm
we
always
started
down.
with we started with the establishing shots for each faction, and so could be the first of the few to come.
Great. Yeah, so I'm actually going to share the link to the lore decks, which is also linked on the Medium article that I put in the chat earlier. Check that out. There's a lot of stuff to explore there. You know, some imagery you can think of is, actually, there's some of the artwork right here. Some of these. So, yeah, I think I've got one of these, actually.
Oh, that's really
you
cool.
Can't see the whole thing there, but...
Oh, those are like the busts I've been seeing online. I've been wondering where those came from.
Oh, those too. Yeah, there's also there's the busts from Medikey. Did I say it right?
Yes, Medikey busts.
Medikey, yeah.
We've also done a few collaborations with other projects as well. We're calling them cipher takes, and so they're kind of voxel homages to different projects.
Those are really cool.
Let's see.
Thank you.
You know, I was actually able to pull it up. So here we go.
I've been a big comic book collector for my entire life, and so my office I don't have many artifacts lying around the place, but there are a series of busts in here. That's something I always enjoyed. So when I saw those when I was scrolling around OpenSea one day, I definitely fell down that rabbit hole for a while.
Nice. And also we'll be making the busts available for people to import into their own land as well. So you can kind of proudly display it in the sandbox in all their 3D glory.
We're working on lots of different ways to bridge over this content in the sandbox. And maybe you can tell us a little about what your long-term plans are for the sandbox. Like what can people expect to see from VoxoDeus, over the coming years, in this space?
Maybe we were really fortunate to. Yes, we were really fortunate to be partnered with you guys really early on, and so I think we were the first to kind of officially partner with you to do a whole range of custom avatars. And so we're also fortunate enough to get our hands on a massive 12x12 plot as well. So we've got
nice.
Lots
Purple,
of real
right?
estate. Yeah,
here it is.
Yeah, up top, just under board 8.
You've got a delay from what I can see, so I've got it up right now.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
But yeah, so you've got a huge plot of land. We're currently building out a few different experiences on that. We've got 4 factions as part of the collection, and so we plan on having kind of four experiences, one for each faction. And so I think I probably should have sent you a link sooner, but there's probably some sneak peeks and stuff on Twitter, where you can see some of the builds we've been expanding out. And so
videos.
you don't have to scroll.
Beans.
Yeah, you don't have to scroll too far down to kind of see some of the videos and stuff. But
well, I know we've got the ones with the phase 1 claim, which is what we'll be getting to next year. Let's see what else we got.
So in this video, you can see a bit of the environments we've been building out, and it really kind of shows off the aesthetic that we're going for. And
here we go. I think this one's it.
Yeah. And then as far as what holders get, Yeah, so this is showing the heirloom artifacts as well, which is like a special set of weapons we've made as well for the sandbox. And so our kind of sandbox strategy is quite multifaceted. And so primarily for Voxo holders, what you'll get there is two types of avatars. So we've recently launched our phase 1 avatars. And so these are a separate NFT that is linked to your original Voxo. So if you've got, say, like a chef Voxo or a bull Voxo or a samurai, you'll get the corresponding phase 1 avatar to kind of match the character type. And then that can be used as an NPC in game. And so this is perfect for sort of builders and collectors. And so you can really use these in your lands either as your kind of primary playable avatar. You can also use them as like different enemies to fight or different characters who can be like quest givers, or you can just have them as like beautiful display items within your kind of lands and environments. And then later on in the year, we'll be launching our phase 2 avatars, and then that will be linked to the Voxo NFT directly, and then that'll be a playable multiplayer avatar throughout the sandbox. And
All right,
so I noticed you've got the claim page.
Yeah, I'm ready because I've been waiting. Actually, I had already claimed some of the weapons, and I've showed them on stream before in my inventory. But I was holding back on claiming these, even though I wanted them right now. But I wanted to show this live on stream. So if you go to VoxoDeus.io, that is the official website for these things. And then you can go to /claim, where you got the button here. Let's see, where do we go? We want to go check if we've got any phase 1 avatars here. And it's going to ask to connect the wallet. I should already be logged in here. Here we go. All right, I've got 24 to claim here. I don't know if I have enough ETH right now to do this. We'll see. We'll see. I might need to.
So you can choose how many and which ones you want to. So you can choose like however many you want, or you can claim all in one go. Mm-hmm. Maybe just for this stream, you can either select all or claim one, your choice. But
we'll see what the guest does. We'll see. We're gonna roll the dice on the gas here, and
gas could be a little high.
0.13
volatility in the markets.
Insufficient funds. I did not come prepared for this, so I'm gonna have to go.
Want me to send you some?
No, it's okay. We're just gonna claim one. We're gonna go with. Let's see. We're gonna go with maybe the first one that I ever got. I believe was an ice hauler.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You like the top hat? We do have a top hat, super rare HV cloth here. We can try that. Let's go with that one. We'll claim this one.
There you go.
And did I lose the button? Maybe I just have to refresh.
You might need to refresh the page.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's mad because I canceled the transaction. So we'll just go back. It's all right. And claim selection.
Huddle Hill says Alex spent all his ETH sending us prizes, and I can confirm that is indeed true. That is true.
That did happen. I was a little bit behind. I had to catch up on about 20 prizes, so I was a little broke after that.
You guys.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
All right, so I do have enough gas for this one. So this is claiming, and I should be able to open up the Game Maker and then have this in my inventory. It might take a few minutes for everything to synchronize because sometimes the different sites have to pull the information from the chain. So that claim is operating right now, pending transaction.
Can I quickly also say, so for this, if anyone's not yet got a Voxo, they can actually check to see which of the Voxo NFTs have yet to claim their phase 1 avatar.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you're thinking about getting into the project, so Cammy,
let's go back to that. Yeah.
Echo page.
The checker.
You can the checker page. And so the cool thing with this as well is you can see all the different characters. So you can actually really pick out which ones you want to kind of target.
All right. So we can show only the unclaimed, right? So we can toggle
yes.
it to unclaimed, and then this will be the list of all of the ones that have not claimed their rewards yet. It appears to also show the OpenSea prices on them currently.
Yep.
Very
It's
cool.
so inclusive. It's so responsive. When I first started checking out the project before I actually purchased my first one, after I bought my first one, that's how I found out what was what. And so many projects, people ask for that, and it's like they bury the information. They hide it. They're like, no. It's a crapshoot. If you buy it after the fact, then there's no guarantee. But with this, including the OpenSea pricing on it, that's very user friendly. It just shows you guys care about your community.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we're very fortunate to have a very good design team and front end dev team as well, who can really kind of implement a lot of this.
Yeah, they know their
and
stuff.
So yeah, they certainly do. So the ones with prices are essentially the ones which are listed for sale, and the amount of Voxos listed is actually pretty low. It's less than like 2% of the collection, I believe, last time I checked. So
yeah, it's not that many.
Yeah,
we're pretty. The people who have Voxos right now are pretty diehard, holding on to them because we are anticipating all these things that are coming up. I mean, and just the past 2 months have just been like cool thing after cool thing rolling out. When was the? I remember the MetaKey thing was back in April or something like that. So basically, since then, there's just been consistently cool new things rolling out every month, and it's just like, I'm not giving up on this now. They're mine. Good luck, everybody else. I'm holding.
Yeah, and certainly a lot more to come as well. So Lucas, as well, you mentioned you like comics. So if you hold a Voxo, you'll be getting a free Voxo comic in the coming months as well.
I love that. So, is it digital, physical, both? What are we talking here?
To start with, digital.
Good.
So
my collection's too big. I'm big into the digital comics now. I'm sick of carrying those boxes around.
Nice. If we can find a way to get some printed, though, I'll make sure you get your hands on one.
You're very kind. Thank you.
So yeah, this is just such a cool tool. I remember there was one. I'm not going to say names because I don't want to. I'm not trying to burn anybody here, but there was a collection that had a claimable component that I really. I didn't care so much about the original collection, but the claimable component, I was like, I really want one of those things. And you had to be holding one of the original things and it had to have not been already claimed. And I had to manually look up what the ID was for the original thing and see if the claim thing had been minted yet for the same ID number. And so I had to go through like a few dozen trying to find one that was both unclaimed and also for sale. And so it was very difficult. So the fact that all this information is right here is just, for me, it's like a shopping list, but I'm going to have to refill my ETH first.
dangerous shopping list. Yeah.
All right. So with that said, I think we've covered most of the stuff regarding the VoxoDeus game jam and claims. Oh, I should check. Did this finish? It did finish. Okay, so I got ahead of myself and was gonna kick Sotiris off here, but let's see. Here we go. Here he is. We've got the HV cloth here, super rare, as a sandbox item. So now this is in my account. I should be able to pull it up here. Yep, it's also on the Sandbox Marketplace where you can check out all the different animations. These guys, we made sure that these were the most up-to-date NPCs you could have. So all the recent new animations that we've added to the medium human are now on these. So these ones are all very comprehensive. And I just love all the little glowy bits around these guys. It makes them really exciting. Especially
in game as well, they look amazing. And a massive thank you to Cami and all of your team. That was a Herculean effort to get hundreds of unique avatars out.
Well, we've got a few thousand left to go, but we're going to stick to it. So thank you, Sotir, so much for joining us. We will check this guy out in the Game Maker on Saturday, which is our building day, and we'll plop this and maybe a few of the other Voxos in the Game Maker and check out how they look. But if you are holding any Voxos and you want to participate in that game jam, make sure you claim your Sandbox ones to add them to your game, because I feel like that's going to really add to the experience.
It looked good. It looked good in there.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you very much, Sotiris, for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. And and just there are prizes for the game jam as well. So make sure you check those out.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Well. Yeah, we did mention that on a previous stream. We didn't talk about it today. I suppose we should do that. That would be responsible. Let's see. Let me find the link. Where did I put it? Why did I close the tab? Scrolling way back here. VoxoDeus. That was the Notion. Here we go. In the Medium article, Game Jam, the prizes for this one specifically. I'm just going to mention all the details because I skipped over. I was so excited to get to the claim. I was just like, forget everything else. So the prize is a pool of 15,000 sand and VoxoDeus NFTs split up in the following ways. First place, 6,000 sand and a VoxoDeus NFT. Second place, 3,500 sand and an heirloom artifact. Those are those giant weapons you've seen me pull out a few times before, that like an entire tree is a bow and things like that. Really cool, crazy stuff.
They're really cool.
Third place is 2,000 sand and a VoxoDeus voxel avatar. So this is like what I just claimed. It's going to be one of those kinds of things. And then 4th to 10th place receive 500 sand and one rare Cypherine sword and shield set. And you've also seen me use those before too on stream. Let's see. I think I had them on screen earlier. These right here. So it would be the rare set here, the purple ones. So lots of cool prizes there. Real quickly, let's review the dates. So the Game Jam has started, so you better be building. June 26th is when submissions close at 3 p.m. UTC. The 28th through the 22nd, I guess it would be the judging period. So just sit tight while judges go and play through all your amazing games. And the 23rd will be the award ceremony. Do we have any details on the award ceremony? Is VoxoDeus itself going to be doing a live stream, or will we do that? Oftentimes we do that here on this stream, but not necessarily.
Yeah, I think details still to come on that.
Okay.
But in the meantime, if you're interested in the Game Jam or you're participating, you've got any questions, please follow us on Twitter at VoxoDeus. And then more importantly, you can join us in Discord as well. So we'll be there with our builders to kind of help support you guys in any way we can. So you can join our Discord, discord.gg/VoxoDeus.
Yeah, and you've got links to all your socials in Discord on voxodeus.io as well.
That is correct.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Sotiris. I hope that you get lots of rest before the crazy week we're going to have next week in New York City, and I can't wait to meet you there.
Yes, looking forward to it. And anyone else, come say hello. I'll be honored to meet you all.
Awesome.
Looking forward to it. See you soon, man.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks so much, guys. Real pleasure to be here. Talk soon.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right. So
that was a bit of all right.
It was just a little bit all right. No, that was very all right. That was awesome. I'm so happy. Like, we've been the staff artist team have been preparing the VoxoDeus phase 1 stuff to get those NPCs since I don't even remember how long. We've been working on them for a while, and it's gone through a lot of iterations as we've added new animations. We've changed the avatar system so many times for what's going on behind the scenes. So we're really excited that those are finally out and people can claim them, and I can't wait to start using them. So I'm pumped. We're going to have some fun with those on Saturday. I don't know what we're going to do exactly. We're going to have fun. Speaking of game jams, we've got another game jam going on right now.
That's so much sand.
That is so much sand. Well,
sand.
so Smurfs is doing a 50,000 sand prize pool. Closes the 3rd of July. So, if Smurfs is more your speed, or, do both. Do both. Why limit yourself?
Why not both?
Why not both? Exactly. I wish I knew how to say that in Spanish, because I don't, but I feel like I should. So you've got 2 weeks, 50,000 sand split for 20,000 sand, 15,000 sand, and 8,000 sand for the first 3 places, and then 1,000 each for 4th to 10th place. Game Jam begins on June 20th, which is in 5 days. I mean, I guess you can start before the 20th. I don't really understand when we say that it begins in the future, because once you announce it, the cat's out of the bag.
I think that all that means is you can start submitting your experience on the 20th. Like, you can't submit it before that.
Oh, that makes sense. Submissions open on the 20th. Deadline to complete and submit your entry is July 3rd at 11:59 p.m. UTC, so right before midnight. Submissions, gathering, and voting will take place from the 4th of July until the 24th of July. And that's like the judging period, basically. People are telling me how to say it in the chat.
They are.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Sounds about right.
I only know that did I say K right? Is it K? I think that's how. Yeah.
Yeah, it's K.
I took Spanish when I was 6 years old for like a month or two, and I hated it because my mom forced me to bring the Spanish homework on vacation, and I was not happy about that.
Homework on vacation?
I mean, I was homeschooled, but yeah, no, I was like sitting at my grandparents who lived in Texas, and we had flown all the way there from Connecticut, and I was just like, I want to play. I want to like explore this cool house, look at books, talk to my grandparents, swim in the pool. But no, I'm sitting out here matching the names of colors written out in Spanish to the actual color. So no, I've never really pursued Spanish, but so what was it? ¿Por qué no los dos? I guess my accent's probably terrible.
Why not both?
Emotional damage. That's right, Julia. Ice Pilot. No, go away. I'm not gonna answer that question. So the results will be announced on July 30th, 2022. Important entry guidelines. Your entry must be designed in the Game Maker software. Well, yeah, that's kind of a given. Your entry can include. You can't submit a game that's not in the Game Maker. Your entry can include assets you've created yourself. Residents of Japan may only use the assets that they have created themselves, and the free materials originally included in the Game Maker, as in they can't use any purchased NFTs, or basically any NFTs that they've gotten from anywhere. Only the basic items and their own created items. I think this has to do with Japan's rather strict rules on play to earn. So by using like claimed or bought NFT items, then it becomes different. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but just if you're in Japan, please note that your entry must have some playability, quests, missions. You need to have at least one quest rule in there to have some sort of thing happening, something that moves a story along. Whether there's a victory or end game, it may not be necessary, but you need to have something happening, something that drives the player forwards through it. Your entry must be unique and not a direct copy of any existing experiences. Okay, so no placing 2 wolves on a land and calling it a day. Spamming the gallery not allowed. That's what I'm talking about there. Your entry should only include assets that either you created, purchased, or made by the Sandbox. I get that would include most of them. I guess that means like don't this is kind of like a roundabout way of saying it, but don't buy a 3D mesh model on TurboSquid. Use some conversion software to make it voxels and VoxEdit and use that as the asset. You know, it needs to be something that you built in VoxEdit or something that you got from the Sandbox Marketplace. There's submission steps you need to follow correctly, and judging will be done by the Sandbox and the Smurf staff. All right, and then there's the the usual steps for submission, all the different stuff there. So make sure you follow all the rules, read them carefully. If you're not sure about what any of the rules mean, please ask on our Discord about those specific rules. I am sure the very helpful ambassadors will be able to answer those questions. And that is the Smurfs Game Jam. Now the big news.
Big news.
Today is we're already 40 minutes in. Oopsies, all news today. Action City, we are delighted to welcome Lionsgate, who will become the first film and TV studio to enter the Sandbox. Action City will host film-themed experiences from a number of franchises, starting with Hellboy. Yes.
I am so into this. I freaking love Hellboy.
Lucas,
I've been reading those books since 2000, I want to say. So we're on more than 20 plus years.
More than 20 years, yeah.
Oh man, that is such an amazing franchise. That is such an amazing series.
So I kind of, as we were preparing before the stream, I kind of offhand mentioned to Lucas, "Oh, we're gonna mention Hellboy," and he just went, "What?"
So I don't know if you know this, but Hellboy, he's a part of the BPRD, and they have this symbol. It's like a fist holding a sword, I believe. And I actually have it in the room right next to me, like a giant metal version of it that I had cut out on a CNC machine. It's just two plates that I had held together with magnets, but it's one of my favorite things. Really digging this.
Good question here from the BitFox. Are you allowed to create your own Smurfs or Smurf houses in VoxEdit, or is that against copyright? So the Smurfs don't have a copyright on a mushroom with a door on it. So you can make your own mushroom houses if you want. I would not say when you upload it, don't say that it's Smurfs in the name, because that could be construed as misleading, saying that you're making official Smurfs content. You're just making a mushroom house with a door in it and a chimney, or whatever decorations you have. So totally, you can make a mushroom house. You can make props that you feel go with the Smurfs theme, but are not necessarily taken verbatim from their cartoons and their comics and movies and stuff like that. Making your own Smurfs as characters, that one I would say you need to be careful with. I don't think that will fly. There are lots of Smurfs on the marketplace, a variety of Smurfs on the marketplace from the previous land sales, plus I believe some other ones were made. Those might not be released yet because we're working on Smurfs content. So I've seen other Smurfs also. So there are Smurfs from the Smurfs land sale that you can get on the secondary market. Prices are probably lower right now with all of crypto being a little bit low at the moment, but
all the activity.
Yeah, we're doing okay. So I would say now is probably a better time than not financial advice, but if you're gonna buy a Smurf, now is the time to do it. While the prices are pretty low on things in general.
That'll be a lot safer than creating your own, because there was like so many different Smurfs. Sleepy Smurf and Happy Smurf, and maybe I'm just naming dwarves at this point, but like there's just so many. There's Detective Smurf and Baker Smurf, and there's
a lot of real ones.
Even if you think you're creating your own, you may still be replicating one that already exists.
There's hundreds of them. So I would say try to use a real Smurfs character. I will ask if people can make their own Smurfs or Smurfettes, but I'm guessing that the answer on that one is no. You could totally make an experience that's set in a Smurfs like world that doesn't contain the actual Smurf characters. And I have a feeling that if you are, say, like a winner in that game jam scenario, you'll be able to get a hold of somebody who's going to be able to put a Smurf in your space if that game gets published officially. So, heck, you know what?
What?
I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is.
Okay.
If the person who wins first place for the Smurfs does not have any Smurfs of their own, hit me up and I'll get you a Smurf because I have some. So, you know,
that just happened.
But anyway, yeah. But I will double check on making Smurfs, but I'm pretty sure that would be a no. Just surf the marketplace and see if you can find a good deal on one. Yeah, if you don't own Smurfs, we shouldn't use lookalikes. Yeah, I mean, you could put characters like kid characters in it, but I wouldn't call them Smurfs necessarily. They could just be like people who have been shrunk down to Smurf sized or something like that. So anyway, back to Action City Lionsgate. So first one is Hellboy. There are going to be more.
More, you say?
I don't think it says who's coming next. You're just gonna have to sit tight and see. I'm just double checking.
You said it's Lionsgate, correct?
Lionsgate, the movie studio. Yes.
So, I mean, we can assume, like, just a reasonable person could assume that, you know, if Lionsgate has worked on it, then it's possibly fair game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's all I wanted to hear.
Mm-hmm. They've got a lot of movies.
They've got some really good ones too. So
in the chat, tell me what if you know any Lionsgate movies, what movie do you want to see come to the Sandbox? I know what I want to see. Okay, yeah, Lucas like Pacific Rim. Like he was like ready. He already had that typed out before. He just hit enter when I said it.
If you know anything about me, you know I love giant robots.
John Wick.
That is giant robots.
John Wick would be cool.
Lionsgate?
Is it? I don't know.
Keanu Reeves is so amazing.
Yeah. So what I want to see with Pacific Rim is something that I've experimented with before. Is making like the mechs like Avatar sized, and then all the buildings
super tiny.
Yeah, so like the what was that ape game, Ape Rage or we played it on stream a while ago, and you play as a gorilla and you run through a city and you're like King Kong sized and you're knocking over buildings and jumping over bridges and climbing up skyscrapers.
Rampage?
Well, it's kind of like Rampage, like in theme, but it was for the retro game jam.
Gotcha.
I think it was called Ape Rage or something like that. So, like that style, but with Pacific Rim mechs. Like that's what I'd like to see.
Yeah.
Napoleon Dynamite, was that in Lionsgate? I'd love Napoleon Dynamite to be involved. I don't know how you'd make a game out of it. You just like crash bikes over really teeny tiny jumps and throw lasagna. Was it steak?
It was
that was getting thrown at the llama.
And I think that the crashing bikes off of ramps, I think you're thinking of Hot Rod.
Well, no, Napoleon Dynamite, it was like this tall.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
He's like, let me try. Yeah. And just like falls off the edge. So yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But the Hot Rod would be great also. I don't know who made Hot Rod, but I love that movie.
Hot Rod is an amazing movie.
So, I mean, Lionsgate is a very large studio. Like, they've done a lot of movies. So, the possibilities just keep on going on. But we're starting with Hellboy, and I know that we're all pumped for that.
If you got to start somewhere, Hellboy's a really good place to start.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not biased or anything.
Terminator? Is Terminator Lionsgate?
I think people are just saying things because they want trying to get me excited. Why y'all being mean to me? Stop it.
Well, we kind of already have Terminator stuff, right? From from the Hollywood, Planet Hollywood, right?
Yeah, maybe this will just be like a further extension of that.
Terminator 2 was Lionsgate, apparently.
But not one?
Maybe. Well, Lionsgate didn't exist till 1997. When did Terminator 2 come out?
Forever ago? Yesterday? I'm really bad
I feel
with
like
time.
I feel like it was before then. List of Lionsgate films. Here we go. Let's go to Wikipedia for it.
That's what I'm trying to do, but I'm like, it's just not working. I'm bad interneting right now.
Okay. We're gonna lay it down. Texas
we're gonna lay
Chainsaw
down?
Massacre. We're gonna lay it down.
Oh, we're gonna lay down like okay, we're done for the day. You just taking a nap?
I'm not seeing Terminator 2 in here. But what we're looking at is a lot of this stuff. Kick-Ass, right? The
Another incredible book.
Expendables. The Expendables would be pretty cool.
Wait. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Expendable. Gotcha. Yeah. I was thinking the other guys for some reason. I was like, wait, you mean Will Ferrell and Marky Mark?
Conan the Barbarian, the newer one. I didn't realize there was a newer one. I'm gonna need to check that out. Let's see. The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games could be pretty fun. I'm not in real life, obviously. The Cabin in the Woods. I loved that movie. That was a really good movie.
That was trippy.
Dread. Oh, Dread was really good.
Wait.
Dread was so
Wait, which one? The first one?
The 2012 one.
Oh, never mind. The new. Wait, no.
Is that?
That's not the.
Is
it's the newer one.
I think that's the newer one, right?
Yeah.
It was, with Carl Urban. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved that one.
Carl Urban is increased.
It was so good.
One of the most amazing actors on the planet. And the thing is every single time I see him in a role, watch him in a movie, like I forget that it's Carl Urban. It's another guy that he's playing because he's so good at it. I don't understand what it is about him because usually when I see let's say Brad Pitt in a movie, I see it, I know it's Brad Pitt. It's Brad Pitt acting. But for some reason, when Carl Urban's on screen, I don't think it's Carl Urban. I just think whatever his name is or whatever the role is. Like when he's Billy Butcher, he's just Billy Butcher. Like it's not Carl Urban playing Billy Butcher. It's crazy. His skills are so incredible.
Roxy Miguel says Dread versus Smurfs.
He would judge them and they would be found guilty.
Oh man. Yeah, so they've done a lot of really cool movies. I mean, this is just the past decade here is just a whole ton of stuff. So excited to have that here. Now, we haven't picked a game. Like, it's Wednesday. It's a play game day. And we've got 7 minutes. So somebody better tell me a game really, really quick.
Are we cutting it short today on a reasonable time?
I don't want to go forever, but we should definitely drop a giveaway link in the chat if we can.
You're gonna have to give me a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do that right now. Yeah.
Yeah. You get that ready. And we're gonna start looking around. Oh, I'm seeing some of the season 2 content is popping up at the start here. As people have been preparing for season 3. They've republished some of these things, so they're actually showing up in the drafts gallery pretty high up in the list. We got some Poro games here. Vox Machina says, please play our game Car Era on page 37.
Love getting requests.
Why did I say Vox Machina? It'd be Vox Machina, right?
Machina.
I don't know why I said it that way.
Nobody knows. It's provocative.
All right. Let's see here. Okay, I'm not seeing Car Era here, unless is it a Poro Game Jam? Because that takes up most of the. I have to click on these to actually expand the names. Wait, what? What's gross? What's...
What happened?
I don't...
What did I miss?
Are you saying that car era is gross? I don't... Ms. Rapture is saying, no, it's not, it's gross. I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think we need to pay attention to that because I don't think it's connected to anything we're talking about.
I just got totally confused. I'm like, wait, I don't understand.
And she says, no, finishing the song. Haha. I'm still so lost.
I am
So very, very lost. But you know what else I am? Ready to drop this form.
Hey, there we go.
Boom. And I'm going to pop on over to Twitter. I'm going to put it down there too.
Thank
Whether
you very
like it or
much.
not, world.
That link is for a Wizzy the Green's hat giveaway. So go ahead and fill in that, and we will do a roll. Hello, Big Blue City Shorts. It is a green hat form. Not for blue shorts. They're for green hats.
Yeah, I don't need any more blue shorts.
Let
I
me
already
know
got
in the chat
plenty
if
of
I
those.
accidentally pass car era here, because I haven't seen it yet. Yes, and 1 entry per person. And if you've already won a green hat, please don't enter again, because you're just gonna get disqualified. But it makes more work for Lucas to sort it all out.
That's just rude. Especially when I'm the one picking the winner. It's random, but if I see multiples, then I'm taking them all out. Not being nice.
Ice Pilot Conrad made a counting error. I have about 60 green hats left, so we're good.
We good.
So we keep everything on a spreadsheet as a list with all the winners, and we had done the Wizzy the purple giveaways and Wizzy the green giveaways, and those were all in the same sheet. So he was just looking at the row number, and he knew that there were 200, and he saw it was at like 190 something, and he was like, "Oh no, maybe I gave away too many." And no, I've still got about 60 left to give away.
Yeah.
How is Joe? Joe is getting lots of much needed rest and recovering. He, according to CDC guidelines, he should be all good for NFT.NYC. He's gonna be extra careful testing to make sure that he's all cleared to go. He definitely doesn't want to get anybody sick. He would hate that. He'd be very upset by that. So he's going to be super duper careful to make sure he is all safe to hang out, and hopefully we'll see him. So he's getting lots of rest, lots of sleep, lots of fluids, doing the right thing, and getting better.
If he's not there, I am going to be...
We riot. No, we don't. No riots. No riots allowed.
Sad and angry at the same time. I may break a couple coffee tables. I'm going to definitely run through a glass door or two.
Page 36. I looked at page 36, didn't I? Oh, car era. Here it is. Okay. Did I start on 37? I think I started on 37. It's on page 36. Here we go. Car era. This is for the Pororo Game Jam. Pororo and his friends need the best racer for their next race. Finish the adventure in first place to win. All right. Let's check this out.
It doesn't look like, for some reason, the on Restream, if you check that out for a second, the form, it just has circles next to each one of the icons. Does that mean it's not going through?
I see check marks for Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook.
Okay, cool.
So let me double check here. We are connected to the Sandbox game on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and we're connected to VoxelFox, which is my page. That one's just kind of like a leftover there from when I streamed there before. So yeah, it is currently going out to those services. It doesn't look like we're streaming to DLive or Theta anymore, according to this. I don't know if we changed that, so we'll check on those settings later. All right, Car Era. Welcome to Car Era, a car venture for the next adventure. Did I say that right? A car venture for the next adventure. Pororo and friends need the best racer for their next race. Finish this venture in first place to join their group. Okay. We're going to press E to choose. Woo! Look at that. So cool. I'm still not entirely sure how people have been doing this. I have ideas, but this does intrigue me how this works. People have been coming up with some really wild mechanics, and I wish I had more time to like just goof around in the Game Maker and start coming up with cool stuff again, because I have not had a lot of time for that lately. But people are blowing my minds here. My minds? I've got multiple minds. Check out the tutorials below for some tips. All right, controls. We move with WASD. We jump with space. Okay. Sprint plus move and jump will help you speed up, jump higher, longer. Okay, so like standard sandbox controls. Not that we can change the controls really, but in some games I still read the controls in case like there's a unique way that the controls work out because of the camera position or something. Watch out for obstacles in the way. They can either damage you or respawn you to the last checkpoint. Take deep breaths. Timing is key. Okay, some good mental health stuff there. Start race. Oh, okay. I'm seeing spikes. Whoop. Whoa, what killed me? Oh, I touched the water. No. You can't touch the edge of the water.
Did you already say this? Did you say Crash Bandicoot?
I did not say Crash Bandicoot.
Okay.
Is this
so I'm
like
just
Crash
thinking
Bandicoot?
It really hard. It kind of, it's got some Crash Bandicoot-y vibes to it, and I'm digging it.
So I've played Crash Bandicoot, but not. I think there was a racing one, wasn't there? Ah,
I think so.
Ah. Okay, this is cool. You got to jump on this. This, just an FYI. This is cool. This might not work anymore in 0.7.
How come?
Because there's a new there's a new auto step mechanic. Oh, uh-oh. No. There's a new auto step mechanic, which... No! Ah, no! How do you get up there? They're cheating. No, I jumped too fast. Okay, I think I have an idea of how I could do this. I just need to wait until... Nope. Timing is key. Breathing. No, just fast. I need to wait for this one to get far enough. No!
I need to wait for this one to get far enough. No!
Why am I not jumping as far as I want to? I've like lost all advantage that I had over the NPCs. Okay, come on. There. Why can't I make that jump? I feel like I jump shorter there than I do. We're gonna have to try this one again. Ah, that one I slid off the side that time. There we go, finally. Okay, do these things kill me or can I just bump into them? Nothing happened. Ooh.
They're just aggressive.
Ah, that gives me some Crash Bandicoot vibes. Okay, this way.
Oh, Indiana Jones.
Ow! Ow! Stop hitting me.
Can you stop moving completely?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
it's,
cool.
it's
I
like
didn't know if
regular
you were,
sandbox. It's regular sandbox controls, but I am a car. I'm a car.
A car.
I got third place. No. Okay,
I
so
didn't
we're gonna
see
try it
anybody
again.
pass you. How'd you get third?
They're in front of me. They passed me on the swinging chain ball things.
I must have missed that.
All right. finish my sentence about the stair mechanics in 0.7. You wanted me to get in a lower position by stopping? No.
I didn't want you to get in a lower position. I wanted to know if you could, because I didn't know if it was one of those games that was like automatic repelling
No,
you.
not you, Vivox.
Oh.
Vivox? Did we?
Vivox.
We had a whole argument. Did we determine it was Vivox?
Vox.
Vivox.
The letter
okay.
V.
All right. Sorry, I said it wrong. Yeah. Lower than last though. I don't know. There's only 2 people in front of me, and it says I'm in 3rd place. So I think I did like okay. But the thing with stepping mechanics in 0.7 is that now it will be easier to step up on short platforms that are not a block. So you already do the 1 meter step up on a block, but now you should be able to do steps as long as you set up correct collisions, so that way you can make like a plank of wood and make them steps up the side of a building. Because each of those collision boxes is small, you'll now automatically step up them like you normally would. But because of that change, we can no longer do power slides up steep inclines. So you're going to, you're going to end up sliding off of stuff instead, most likely. All right, we're going to restart.
Do it. Good luck. I'm excited.
Let's go. All right. I like how it keeps us in place at the start.
Yeah.
I hit the water. No.
Already?
Wait. Ah, no, they're passing me. Why is my jump so tiny? I don't know. No. Why can't I jump far enough?
Why are they just driving across the water?
Well, because they can't move the same way I can. So, what the?
Did something change?
I feel like I'm jumping even shorter than I was before. I don't. If I. No. There. Okay. All right. We're gonna.
What? Huh? What happened?
We're just gonna restart it.
Say,
There's no way I'm catching up now.
If you don't restart it, I'm gonna be upset.
I hold shift the entire time I play. Every single game that we've ever played here on stream, I have not let go of shift. Ever. That's not true. I do let go of shift, but you can tell by the smoke beneath me that, yeah, see, I do have shift on, but wait. Okay. I don't know. Wait, are those randomized? Because that didn't break the first time I played it. Is it? Oh, it's canceling my, I think I see what's happening. If I just hold shift, it stops. Like when I respawn. I'm no longer holding shift when I respawn.
Okay.
Interesting. Because I'm pretty sure it normally did before. Keep shift held down. No, it seems to still be holding shift there. I don't know what's up.
Witchcraft.
Yeah. No.
Closing out this form here shortly, so if you haven't gotten in, get her done. I cannot believe I just said that. Oof. I don't know where that came from.
It didn't even process for me.
Ah. Whew.
Ah, shortcut. Ow. Ow. Ah! No!
So wait, if you keep holding shift before you spawn, it doesn't register? Is that what we're saying?
No, it's sometimes it does. It seems to not be doing that other times.
Okay.
I don't know. It just seemed like it was. What? Why am I doing worse now at this part? I think it's because No.
Does this game make anybody else want pretzels?
Pretzels. Oh, because of the logs.
Yeah.
The spiky logs.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Wow. I'm getting worse. Okay, I am... Breathe. Timing is key. Timing doesn't matter at all for these things. No, this game is really good. This is really well done. This is very enjoyable. I'm not doing particularly well right now, and I'm getting frustrated. I'm curious what's down here. There's like a bunch of space underneath. Could the race be longer? Hello, motorcycle. Uh-huh. There's the intro screen. Interesting. I'm exploring the edges now here.
I mean, we're obviously not concerned about winning. We're just playing the game for fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's the person in third place? I thought they passed me already. We seem to have lost some we've lost some racers.
Alex murdered some drivers. This isn't what you think it is. It's not the family-friendly game that everybody's assuming. It's murder ball. That's it. Okay, I'm closing out that form.
I got stuck.
Right?
No, it sent me further back. So I passed over the top of the finish line, and there's a wall that's supposed to stop you at the end. Yeah, and so I couldn't make it back, and then I ended up dying. Instant damage, constant damage. That's
the best kind.
All right, let's try this one more time. I think we can do it. Let's go. Oh, good. You know, is it possible to start the race and then back up over the finish line? Nope.
Oh, I got excited there for a second.
Can we trigger a...
You know, Joe's not here. I'm going to say it. Triggered! Every time somebody says trigger now, that like pops into my head.
You hear it in Joe's voice in your head.
Yes. Well, Joe's voice in the fake voice. The voice that he mimics to do that voice.
Yeah. No,
yeah,
I know what you meant.
Yeah.
What was that thing? Oh, some of the racers go underground. Sneaky. They're cheating.
Wait, can you go underground?
No.
That's bogus.
They're cheating.
You're out here fighting the mole people, and they're like, I'm just going to swim through the earth. That's not cool. Not cool at all.
Oh, and now I can't get back. So there does not seem to be any way for me to cheat it going backwards. So that was good. Passed that test.
Have you had that work before in a game?
Driving backwards to cheat a finish line?
Yeah.
I know that there's a way to do it on some Mario Kart levels. I don't know that I've ever actually done it myself, but I've seen it done like in videos. So that's one of those things where if I did do it, it was so long ago that I know I've seen it, but I don't remember if it was me or somebody else who did it. Gotcha. And I know I certainly am not the person who discovered that you could do that. Like that's a common game cheater's knowledge. Nah. Okay, so this isn't our serious attempt at this race because I did spend so much time trying to cheat.
Yeah, obviously.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
If you're gonna spend your time some way,
Cheating.
Cheating. That's the way to. That's the way to do it.
if you cheat, you win.
Well, not necessarily. You can cheat and still lose.
As Alex very aptly portrayed a little bit ago.
Oh, you can skip ahead here. I don't know. This probably won't trigger a checkpoint. No.
All right.
We're looking for exploits here. Oh, okay, those trees don't have collision on them. That would explain why I can't travel on top of... Uh-oh. 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 Okay, we're good. So not totally necessary, but you could make like a void down in these areas. So that way the player always... Like, typically when you crash off the side in a game like this, like in Mario Kart, when you fall down here, it's not the water necessarily that kills you. It's like falling off the course. So if you want players to be able to try to jump around down here, that's fine. I think that's actually really cool. But if you're trying to make it a more like traditional racing experience, I would say just have, you know, beneath a certain level, just have a void that covers like the whole map. And that will prevent people trying to sneak around. Oh, you can't jump from there. Oh. I'm having some real difficulties here.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Now, what I'm curious about is these spinning logs. How are they doing that? Because they're not moving smoothly enough to be a bird behavior. I'm thinking it could be a series of doors opening and closing, but the doors eventually have to close again. So maybe that's why they have kind of like a start-stop movement. So the door will move, and then at the same time as the original one moves back, another one moves forwards. But I don't know how long. Can you loop that? Will it sustain? I had thought about doing that a long time ago. But back then, the door mechanic was messed up. You couldn't rotate it, or everything would break. Or you couldn't attach children to doors. That sounds bad.
You shouldn't attach children to doors. It's against the law.
You couldn't make I see. You can't avoid saying children there. Like children nodes, the hierarchy. You can't set it up where a door is attached to another door.
Chat. Cold cuts.
Hey, congratulations to Mad Money 1978 on YouTube. You won yourself Wizzy the Green's hat. And Cold Cuts and Cheese says the parent is in the middle looking at an asset on a bird behavior. What?
That's really clever.
I thought I tried getting that to work on Saturday and it didn't work. Maybe it's because it wasn't a bird behavior. I could have sworn that I tried making something that would point at it was a moving platform. I was trying to get something to like rotate to follow a moving platform. We're gonna have to try that again, because I wasn't able to get it to work on stream. Okay, so that does work a lot better than what I was thinking it was going to be.
Interesting.
It's funny because I remember distinctly on the last time we did a Saturday stream, I tried getting something like that working and it refused to. I thought no, way back here. No, everybody.
Hey, Alex.
What?
I think I'm gonna sign off if you don't mind. I'm starting to get a migraine, and it's getting a little hard for me to focus on the screen.
Okay, yeah, we're almost done. So thank you, Lucas, for joining us. I hope you feel better.
Thank you very much, my dude. I will talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye,
Now that
everyone.
Lucas is gone. Oh.
See you, man.
Real beans. Real beans time. Is he still here? I can't see my screen. Oh. Yes, we got past. Are we still in first? I can't tell. All right, now I need to not mess up this next part because I've got somebody right behind me. I love this hot air balloon. It's great. All right, take it slow. These aren't super hard jumps. Hey, there we go. First place. Woo! All right. Lucas missed it. That's all right. Okay. A lot of fun. I like this. I can't wait for us to have like real car mechanics because you'll be able to take something like this, make some adjustments for the new driving system and polish it up. So that's going to be very exciting. All right. Well, thank you. Did we say specifically who this was by? I know Cold Cuts and Cheese was explaining some things, but I didn't catch if that's who made it. This is by. It doesn't say. Oh, Vox Machina is the person who suggested it. I forgot. So, thank you, Vox Machina, for suggesting this game. It was a lot of fun. Oh, his cam source is still up there. I didn't hide it because I was in the middle of a race. That's why. In the car, and one kid yells, "Faster, faster," the other screams, "Too fast!" Well, we got first place, so it was fast enough. That's how. Okay, who did what? Vox Machina and Cold Cuts and Cheese? Who made what? I want to give proper credit here. It's published on Vox Machina's account. Cold Cuts and Cheese made the game. And I'm guessing Vox Machina made the art. Yes, I see both names. I want to know who's the artist and who's the game designer. Or maybe they both did everything. Vox Machina did the assets. Okay, there we go. That's the answer I was looking for. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Vox Machina and Cold Cuts and Cheese, for a fun time. And I will see you on Saturday. Saturday's going to be our last stream until my last stream until the 29th. Because Wednesday next week I'll be in New York City. I won't have my whole setup with me. It won't work very well from my phone. And then Saturday, I think I will probably be dead. So I hope to bump into some of you there. And I will see you again, though, on Saturday. So tune in at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturday. And we're going to keep on building some games. We're going to check out those Voxos in the Game Maker. Can't wait. See you then. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.